that you are a reproach. It make you feel like, what's wrong with me? Why I ain't got nobody? It's almost like going to the prom night and you ain't got nobody to go with you. And so when you go back home, you kind of hate to go back home because they say you was a nerd and you ain't gonna fill in the blank. Come on, are you listening to me? Now you got to walk with me tonight. Come on in. Because see, we got to learn how to fight for our destiny. Because society is pushing you and telling you that, sometimes people say, well, my clock is ticking and I'm getting a certain age now. Everything is changing and I want to have kids and by the time I got this age, I want to be this far along. And so many times we forget because society is pressuring us. They're always telling us what you need. Even when they talk about toothpaste, anything they talk about it's trying to tell you, it's always demonstrating with a man or with a woman. Whatever they talk about, it's with a couple. It's never with somebody by themselves. And so it puts pressure on you when you're single. You feel like, well, I got to have somebody. Because many times women's when you was a little girl, you learned how to cut out little dolls and you learned how to, every wedding you went to, every time they talked about a wedding, you remember the colors, you remember the bell, everything you remember. So all your life, women, you've been planning for that night in shiny armor. All your life, you've been getting ready for somebody. And so when somebody come along, you think, I got to get this here because this is what I dreamed. But I want to tell you something. Joseph had a dream, and it wasn't like our dream. It was a dream of his destiny. Now I'm going to ask you something. You got to be careful that your dream is not contrary to God's dream for you. Your dream has to line up with the very destiny. That's why you got to tell yourself, I fight for my destiny. Sit down for a minute. Let me read a few verses. I ain't preaching yet, I'm just getting ready. Let's go to Acts the 17th chapter. Acts the 17th chapter and the 26th verse. Acts 17 and 26. God is telling you how he took one man, Adam, and he took one blood and he formed Adam. But the thing you got to remember is that when you go to dealing with destiny, it's something that didn't happen when you got saved. It was something that God had laid up for you. When you found God, see, most folks when they get saved, they don't know, but after you get saved, then you got to find your destiny. You got to find your purpose. You don't just get saved and say, I'm saved, satisfied, I'm sitting in the church, I'm doing my thing and I'm enjoying myself. No, baby, come on here. Come on, you got to understand what is my assignment. Can I pick it back a little bit off of that there? See, assignment means sometime when you work for a company and before you get there, they have a bulletin posted up there, said we need somebody, a glass cutter, we need a boiler worker, we need a QC man or a QC woman. And so the reason they have this assignment posted because they have a placement for you, they have a position for you. And so the way destiny is, the reason God saved you is because he has a divine position for you. He has a divine appointment. He already got it laid out. You ever went to a plant and they had an assignment for you? When you got there, they told you your job, your money, your vacation, and then you got down to the qualification. Well, see, the good thing about God, you don't need a resume. You don't need no qualification. It's all in your destiny. It's all in your purpose. Listen what it says. Acts the 17th chapter and the 26th verse. Are you listening to me, single people? Married folks. See, what you got to keep in mind is that whoever I get, they're going to have to, we got what you call MySpace. Am I right, man of God? We got MySpace. Well, see, in the spiritual realm, MySpace is my destiny. And see, you're not even permitted to look at MySpace except I allow you to look at MySpace. All you can see is just a little picture of me. And see, you got to always tell yourself that I'm fighting for my destiny in you. And I don't know if you will help me in my space, my destiny. So I don't even know if I want to let you in my destiny. I don't even know how you're going to work out in my destiny. I don't know how I can add you in there. Because what? See, that's why you got to know who you are. That's why you got to have yourself together. When I was 17 years old,